Chapter 6. Oh my God. Was that funny? When I look back on my childhood, there was definitely a phase when I was on a mission, get attention at all costs. I was just a regular kid, nothing unusual about me. But somewhere deep inside, I felt this itch to be noticed, to be extraordinary. And I found my ticket to fame in a dandelion patch. Every summer, our front yard would sprout a few dandelions here and there. Mom and Dad were serious about keeping the lawn perfect, so as soon as they saw a weed, they'd pluck it out. But if I was quick enough, I'd catch a few survivors, and that's when the magic could happen. Here was my grand plan. I'd put on my shorts, crouch down low, and wait patiently for a bee to land on a dandelion. As soon as it did, I'd leap into action, shouting, "Look at me!" and slam my knees onto the flower, squashing the bee beneath me. Mom told me time and time again to knock it off. But did I listen? Of course not. I was getting stung, sure, but I was also getting attention. It was a price I was willing to pay. That is, until the day it all went sideways. After one particularly heroic bee attack, I started feeling dizzy and sick. Turns out too many bee stings weren't just painful, they were dangerous. Mom, 28, rushed me to the hospital because I was having an allergic reaction. So ended my short but thrilling career as a backyard stunt. Why was I so desperate for attention? Maybe it had something to do with Jimmy's arrival. My little brother had just been born, and suddenly he was the star of the show. Or maybe it was because Sally, who acted like a second mom, was busy keeping everything running, and nobody was really paying much attention to the middle child. You know, the important one, me, Eddie. Back then there was a show on TV hosted by Art Linkletter called Kids Say the Darndest Things. Sometimes I think what the world really needed was a spin-off, Kids Do the Darndest Things, starring Eddie Jansen. I would have been a natural.